Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Chi Radio Show. Today is Friday, and we are back here with another podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. And if you just tuning in, please share the video. We got a few things for you guys this evening, and we ask that you please share the video so that we can move ahead with the broadcast. As you can see, everywhere in Liberia is corrupt. And that is the topic we're going to be expanding on today. We're going to talk about it, and we are very excited to have you guys joining us here. So please share my video. All right, share my video, and let's have this conversation here. All right, we are broadcasting on our regular channel. Yes, we are broadcasting on our regular channel, and we just want to encourage every one of you guys to please join me here. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. All right, so share the video here. As promised yesterday, we are going to be on our podcast, and we're going to be broadcasting, of course, on our YouTube and Facebook channels. So we are here, and we encourage you to please share the video and invite your friends, loved one, and other people. Come and join us. Let's sit down and have a very good conversation here. You're going to like it. You're going to enjoy it. And there's nothing else I can say. But please sit, relax, and let us listen to the show. All right? So today, as you can see, the topic there, everywhere in Liberia is corrupt. And we're going to provide information in regards to that topic. And we look forward to your participation by way of texting and writing as well. So please join us here on this beautiful, beautiful evening here. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Please share the video. We are broadcasting on all channels here, as you can see. So we want to encourage you to please join us here. All right. Okay. So let me do a few things here, and then we'll start the ball rolling here. So again, this is Jay Randy here, and thank you so much for joining me here. Please share my video, and let us have a very good time this evening. Let us have a smooth conversation. Please share my video, guys. Share the video. All right, we got all the videos here for you guys. And tonight's discussion will be centered around what you're looking at over there right now. So let me say hello to every one of you guys. I see Yaya is here. And I see other few people here as well. Benzema Benedict, thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys. So please, again, share the video, guys. All right. Please, again, share the video. Really appreciate you guys for doing such. All right. Please share the video. All right. Let me see. I need to share the video in other groups as well. Let me see. I see one group here. All right. I see another group right here. One group here, another group here. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for sharing my video. I really appreciate you guys for that. All right. Somebody said they're watching from New Delhi, India. Thank you very much, my brother, for watching the video from India. We are blessed and we are proud to have you guys here. All right. So let's start the ball rolling here. Let us start the ball rolling here with the first video clip. Let's start the ball rolling here with the first video clip here. The first video clip. Let's start the ball rolling with the first video clip here. And this will be the curtain raiser for tonight. So ready? Go.
No good for nothing guy at the national legislature order. They don't even know what they order for. No, I don't know what they order for. I gotta be frank with you guys. There's nothing that will tell me that I trust the national legislature. Whether that's senator, These guys ain't work for them. They are not productive people. They not give you any sense to be proud of them. Don't you get it? These guys are not making any kind of responsible law. They are not discussing things responsible that will make you to feel better about yourself and say, you know what, let's do this. People who they put to power when people start to misbehave, all right? They don't call people to actually challenge them because these guys are limited. They got family members they put in these, different staff position that they are just there just to suffer money for themselves. These guys are one of the people that are very useless in the three branches of government. I'll lie to you guys. And these guys are one of the most wasteful people in our country. If it up to me, if I could persuade the Liberian people, you're the only one senator and one representative across those 15 counties. Because you guys are wasting money in our country. You guys are wasting money in our country. These guys collect good money every year for 6 or 9 years. And nothing productive they are doing for the Liberian people over there. Nothing. Nothing. Don't you get it? Look at yourself. What were your conditions when Ellen became president? You had all the lawmakers you voted for. After their term over, what can you say that you are achieved in your life? But they will tell you, you see my house over there, I got money here. If people who representing you, that's what will make your life better. If they can be bragging about their accomplishment over 6 years or 9 years, and you there still trying to figure out, because you don't have this, you don't have that, you're trying to figure out, you are a loser.
Everybody say you talking to yourself. You talking to yourself. So God, can you guys hear me now? Yes, sure. You guys can hear me, right? All right, cool. So my apologies there. I was only talking to myself. So that was the video there, guys. And again, welcome to my show. My name is Jay Randy. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. It is always pleasure to come on the platform here and let us have a good discussion. As I always said, all right, as I always said, I'm the Liberian that many Liberians don't like because I'm not in any political party backyard. I speak the truth. Just how you have the privilege to live in the United States and you enjoy what the country has to offer, that is the same campaign that I am utilizing on my platform. So there are times that you will come here, whether you have some love or loyalty to an individual because he or she is a politician or belong to your political party, whether you belong to a particular political party, I'm not here to please you. All right? I'm not here to please you. Just how you are very selective in this country we live when it comes to your well-being, that is not what I am about when it comes to Liberian politics. What good for you in this country? As long as we have government in Liberia, that government should ensure that the people that they represent, those people are doing the same thing as well. So if you come here, I'm sorry to say this, that you will not like the platform here because I'm not in a corner of any political party. Because you know what? I always win. I'm telling you guys, this year will come to an end. Nothing will be achieved in Liberia. Next year, nothing will be achieved. 12 year or early, nothing achieved. 6 year or we are little. 9 months to 10 months, Boca, you seen it? Absolutely nothing. Boca will go for the next 6 years, nothing will change. You will only start to hear about changes beginning 2065. Until then, people who will come to you and say, support my political party, they are only doing it because they need you to be on their side. And if you accept to be on their side, they will only take a penny and give it to you and leave the other people in deep and wide frustration. You see here, my friend, everywhere in Liberia is corrupt. There is nowhere in Liberia except for the great site that is free today. Everywhere in Liberia is corrupt. The country is infested, polluted, and contaminated with corrupt individuals. So what am I here to tell you? Well, I see everyone from their political side trying to entertain their people, but they are actually making fool out of you guys. You guys that believe in your guys, they are actually making fool out of you. They are not in your interest. All right? They are not in your interest. So let's go back again and listen to the video here that somebody captured for me. All right? Let's listen to the video here that somebody captured for me once upon a time. Let's listen to it again, folks.
No good for nothing guy at the national legislature order. They don't even know what they order for. Look, I don't know what they order for. I gotta be frank with you guys. There's nothing that will tell me that I trust the national legislature. Whether that's senator, the guy ain't work for them. They are not productive people. They don't give you any sense to be proud of them. Don't you get it? These guys are not making any kind of responsible law. They are not discussing things responsible that will make you to feel better about yourself and say, you know what, let's do this. People who they put to power when people start to misbehave, all right? They don't call people to actually challenge them because these guys are limited. They got family members they put in this, different staff position that they are just there just to suffer money for themselves. These guys are one of the people that are very useless in the three branches of government. I'll lie to you guys. And these guys are one of the most wasteful people in our country. If it up to me, if I could persuade the Liberian people, you're the only one senator and one representative across those 15 counties. Because you guys are wasting money in our country. You guys are wasting money in our country. These guys collect good money every year for 6 or 9 years. And nothing productive they are doing for the Liberian people over there. Nothing. Nothing. Don't you get it? Look at yourself. What were your conditions when Ellen became president? You had all the lawmakers you voted for. After their term over, what can you say that you have achieved in your life? But they will tell you, you see my house over there, I got money here. If people who representing you, that's going to make your life better. If they can be breaking about their accomplishment over 6 years or 9 years, and you there still trying to figure out, because you don't have this, you don't have that, you're trying to figure out, you are a loser.
All right. So let's come to the second video. Let's come to the second video here now. So we are going to look at your lawmakers in the country. I believe that they are very, very corrupt. All right. I believe that they are very, very corrupt. So let's try to look at them and see what sense we can make out of them. Okay. So let's see what sense we can make out of them for now. All right. So let's see here. All right. Somebody, let's see here. All right. So let's get the ball rolling here. Did somebody say no sound? Let's see here. All right. So let's bring our man Dylan on.
Return to Monserrato what we have received from government. We would like to make it in a re-emphasized way that when we said what we said, we were clear on the record that we would take only 5,000 from Monserrato County. When we made the argument, it was a fact that senators were taking $15,325 in gross, and after tax deduction, it will come at 12,000. I insisted I would take 5,000 out of that 15,000 and return the rest of Monserrato County. And we insisted that whatever the money will be here, More than 5,000 will return the rest to Monserrato. So if we're making 15,000, we'll take 5,000 and give Monserrato 10. If they increase our money here, or we increase our money here to 100,000, Darius Dillon will take 5,000 and give Monserrato 95,000.
Why?
If we're making 5,100, Darius Dillon will take 5,000 and give Monserrato 100. If we make it under 5,000, then Monserrato gets nothing.
Wow.
Because the baseline has always been.
There you go there, folks. There you go with Dara Dillon again. So let's listen to Dara Dillon guest job his theory for the position. Let's listen to Mr. Dillon again, folks. Let's listen to him.
That's a big deal. But since it has not made sense yet,
okay,
we thought to demonstrate our word into action.
Okay.
By maintaining that we will take only 5,000 US dollars of our monthly money. Just as we are about to return to Monserrato what we have received from government, we would like to make it in a re-emphasized way.
Okay.
That when we said what we said, we were clear on the record.
Okay.
That we would take only 5,000 from Monserrato County. When we made the argument, it was a fact that senators were taking $15,325 in gross, and after tax deduction,
tax deduction,
12,000. I insisted I would take 5,000 out of that 15,000 and return the rest to Monserrato County.
Wow.
And we insisted that whatever the money will be here,
yes,
more than 5,000 will return the rest to Monserrato. So if we're making 15,000, we'll take 5,000 and give Monserrato 10.
Yes.
If they increase our money here, or we increase our money here to 100,000, Darius Dillon will take 5,000 and give Monserrato 95,000.
Wow.
If we're making 5,100, Darius Dillon will take 5,000 and give Monserrato 100.
Yes.
If we make it under 5,000, then Monserrato gets nothing.
What?
Because the baseline has always been.
Wow. You heard the man there, folks. You heard the man there. You heard the man there. You heard the man there, folks. You heard the man there. All right. So let's move on to another one here again. You will recall, like we say, everywhere in Liberia is corrupt. You will recall back in January, this thing happened in January.
Do you want to comment on that? Did you receive your own share of the 25,000?
Well, thank you very much. I was there when the women make it clear that you will be giving 25,000 to each individual so that they will see reason and support their district. Because district dwellers will be coming to Morovia, some will be going back, and so you're there to serve them. You don't need to go back to him to say, give me this so I can carry my people back home.
So the 25,000 was knowing ways to support
it yet. I will receive it, but I have not received it.
It was not intended. It was not intended to support Richard Kuhn for the speakership.
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think that I don't think it's a bribe.
So will the 25,000 be?
It's not a bribe. He only spoke about it, say, so that you people can serve your district.
Okay. Thank you for the
clarity. Not merely to
okay.
give it to
the COS. The COS to close down the
district.
Okay. The COS.
Okay, we want to say thank you for this conference, and we create you for each time we call upon you. The government had cleared it out already, because there was a lot of speculations that he's supporting Kofa just because they are kinsmen. But the issue which he just cleared is that...
You gotta bear with the audio, that's not me, that's how the audio is, though.
And all of the time for almost 6 years, he has been in the opposition with CDC. He has been marginalized. So for that the rescue team, that particular nomenclature suit him. That's why he has decided to support him to the letter. Because he has been in opposition all the years, and he has been marginalized. So this time, Waka has come to deliver him. So there's no way that I can go with him. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was our representative there, guys. We are going through the process here, and this guy was in the studio here now.
We also pray in your pocket. In your pocket. Check your.
All right, so you do you remember this guy here again? Let's go again.
Everybody will get president. Don't see my answer.
Go you 25,000 want to do so. To go where? They play another tradition push here. They play a capital building here.
We hope and pray that the spirit of coordination will go
What
on.
is 25,000?
We also pray that as we sit here,
All right, so I'm just giving you guys, and some video of the past, and that's all I'm doing here tonight. We'll come to the real thing here. I'm just trying to remind you guys about the country. I mean, it's unfortunate that the country you're from, the place is very corrupt. If you ever think that Liberia is going to be a better country, you're wasting your time. In 1980, they killed 13 people on the pole. Nothing changed. We went through brutal civil war. We changed government. Still nothing changed. As recent as this year, there was noise being made around the Joseph Walker compound where it was alleged that there were some people who were in the habit or planning to remove Tomo Fala from power. They were trying to remove Tomo Fala from power. That's what they were doing. And yeah. So they were trying to remove Tomo Fala from power. And then what happened next? Well, let's see what happened on that day, right? So, I mean, not Tomo Fala. They were trying to vote against Mr. Fonati Kofa. So let's go to that video so that you can see what we have for you guys, and just to refresh your mind, and then we'll come to the other part of this program. So let's go back to that video. You record that video, right? All right. So like I said, we have all our archives. All it takes is for us to just open up our archive to you guys so that we can be able to refresh your mind. So let's go back to this other video here. You record this one right here. Let me see here. It should be in here now. Let me try to upload that one for you guys so that you guys can be reminded. Yeah, be reminded. Let me see here. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Okay, it should be here. Let me take it from here. Let's see here. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Where did that video go? I'm thinking this is it right here. But in the meantime, while I'm looking for that video, all right, in the meantime, while I'm looking for that video, I would like to show this one to you guys for now. Yeah, let me show you guys this one right here. Take a good look at this other one right here. All right, so take a good look at this other one right here. Same country, same people, same problem. Listen to this one.
Chairman, you give an open statement from there. We allow you to ask questions. Please, don't be honorary. You have to be overnight for speak. On that note, when I share the press.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to say welcome to the conference room of the Senate as a matter to provide information to the public regarding the Senate budget. And the report that was in the making after our retreat in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. I want to make this clear that we preach transparency.
You remember that one, right?
The ruling Unity Party government. We came to power on the back of transparency, integrity, and we'll always hold that to the highest esteem. This is why we haven't shied away to provide the truth to the public when we made our first public appearance to give an insight as to what obtained in Bassa and thereafter. We could not be very hasty to provide report to the public because we need from different communities.
All right, guys. Again, we're not going to go through all this thing here. I'm just trying to just refresh your mind that you are from a country that is very corrupt and nothing going to change in our country. So I just show you this guy right here. That the guy is also corrupt, and there's no doubt in my mind that the guy will be sanctioned as well too. Because when the guy went to Buchanan, Senator Nombi Kanga took 10,000 of the Liberian people money and gave it to her father church. That is already registered in the U.S. State Department database. Taros Delon, the guy who said tag, he too went under the same corrupt scheme and he took his hand and just hit it on the public works minister and say, go and see no more. The $22 million project for the road, go and see no more. It's already in the database. I have said it here so many times, between January to the end of March next year, there will be a lot of sanction coming up. We have said it so many times here. Everything we say here will come to pass. Everything we say here will come to pass. There are many young people, by the time we hit 2035, they will start to regret because their life will be over. They will only have to survive to ensure their children become somebody. Why? Because they are not paying attention to the right thing, to the right people. There are lawmakers, government officials that will be sanctioned as well. They will be sanctioned. It's just a matter of time. All you need to do, pray for long life, good health. Everything we say here, majority of it will come to pass. But remember, Liberia, in your lifetime now, is not a place for you to be very hopeful about. You can go visit the country if you want, but as far as hoping that it will be a better country, it's not going to happen in your lifetime. No, it's not going to be, because the country is getting corrupt and the degree of corruption in the country is on the rise and is increasing exponentially. And you will see it shortly. So let's go to that other video I was talking about. Let's bring that other video up. You will remember when Mr. Walker came to office, Mr. Walker wanted to have this guy they call Kuhn, right? This guy they call Kuhn. Let me refresh your minds. Watch this. Bad video, folks. Bad video. My bad. Let me bring that video up for you guys. Bad video. We are not talking about. Somebody mentioned about me being a sedition. I don't know what the person here. Oh, okay, that's the guy right here. This guy said, I thought you were a sedition. Of course, I still support the CDC, Mr. Amara Fofana. But you think a job we are doing something wrong will keep quiet? No. You live in Great Britain, right? If some white people come to your head and start to attack you, you think that all the white people sit down over there and allow black men to attack, white men to attack you? No. They will fight for you, right? So if I tell you that I support CDC, whatever the CDC government is doing, I don't meet or, let's say, represent the interest of the people, you think I'm going to sit down here? Some of you guys ain't got it yet. Yeah, some of you guys ain't got it yet. And Fofana, Adama, I know you've been on the platform for a very long time, but if you don't understand my philosophy, then I will just respectfully encourage you to go back and watch all my videos and bring yourself up to speed. Because if you think I'm going to sit down here and see the CDC people doing the wrong thing, and I just come and sit down, that you in the white man country for nothing. Because the white people, in many other ways, don't want you to be in their country. What they sweat for, they don't want you to be there to enjoy it. But guess what keeping you there? It's called equality, equal rights. Some of you guys support these different political parties and their leaders. Some of the things that they're doing are good. However, few of the things they are doing are not in the interest of the Liberian people. But you don't see anything wrong with that because you are a political partisan. I don't take side with that yet. I don't take side with that. I don't take side with that. So if you come on the platform, you think, oh, I'm going to be here to come talk about George Weah or Joe Walker, you're in the wrong place, my friend. You're in the wrong place. The day CDC get ready to write me a letter and say, oh, my man, yeah, you're not part of all anymore. I will show you the letter here and I'll walk away. But just how you're in the white people country. Right now, you listen to me wherever you are. If a policeman get ready and flock you, there will be people there videotaping you to build for you an alibi. To build for you an alibi to say, yes, I have the video where they were flocking that man. But there are other people that will say, you know what, flog that guy that he doesn't belong in this country. You need to get that fundamental love for country, not for party. All right. So let me get the video here again. We are still discussing the corrupt guys in Liberia. And then as we work our way from January up to present, and then we'll start to discuss the key issue here tonight. All right. So let's go back again to the video of I'm trying to bring here. And then right after that video, we'll be coming back to the current event. All right. So let me go get that video. I saw that video. Let me see where I can get it for you guys here quickly here. And then I will bring it up here. And I think the video, okay, I just seen the video here. This is it right here. All right, guys. So here is the real video coming up here. You remember the video here, right?
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. You just for the meeting.
So welcome to Coup.
Monday will determine what.
So this video is about Joseph Boakai when he first took office and he was president-elect. You remember he called some lawmakers then to bribe them and give them 25,000 each, right? So let's watch the video here.
So
Monday will determine whether we have the number.
What was the tender in?
Monday will determine that.
So they said that you not show up on the meeting.
Monday will determine that.
Sunday meeting, can we say that Honorable Richard
Monday will determine the outcome of today's meeting.
Can we say for the meeting it's clear that Honorable Richard could be a next speaker?
My brother, I've just said to you, Monday will determine whether we get a number or not. We are certain that we will win. Period.
Is the black 100% certain? Was there any agreement or something commitment made during the meeting?
I've just told you the meeting today determines as to whether we will win or not, and we will win.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So we are here at the President-elect's house where lawmakers who will resume office pretty soon. They are So folks, if you just join us, we are here live at the President-elect's house, Ambassador Joseph Nyamabwaka, where scopes of new lawmakers, they have come to the court of Ambassador Joseph Nyamabwaka, the President-elect, for a prompt meeting, sharing his vision of what he want to do for Liberia during the next 6 years as president. And some of them are out, and some of them are still coming from the hall. But we will bring you all details concerning this meeting as soon as
Yeah, his interest.
Did you give your support during the meeting?
No, I cannot just say that it's my first time coming to him. And so when you go to approach a woman, she will obviously tell you, yeah. And so
were you one of those 41? Were you one of those 41 lawmakers who have faced their senator to a resolution to pledge support to Fanati Kofa?
No, I haven't.
And let me say this to you guys. One thing you need to understand: the number 40 is a good number to offset anyone. If you go back as far as the time of Judy Bryant, George Dewey was the speaker at that time. It was 40 people who went against George Dewey. Yesterday, I showed you guys something here too, right? I showed you guys this information here about the CDC people then, right? There were 40 of them. 40 of them that supported the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration to remove Mr. Ellis Tyler. Same 40 of them. All right? The same 40 of them. They were there to remove Ellis Tyler. So I want you to understand that that number 40 is a very key number, very, very important number when it comes to removing anybody from power. These guys are very corrupt. They're not going to change anything in the country. All right? They are not going to change anything. So let's listen to Jiren here again, and then from there we'll start with the current event activities. So let's listen to Jiren here again. All right. Let's listen to J. Randy. We have some important video to analyze it tonight. And I hope that Seditian will stay around because this analysis is coming strictly for you guys as well. So let's watch this other. Let's watch the video, and then from there we'll be going to the real one.
No good for nothing guy at the national legislature over there. They don't even know what they over there for. Look, I don't know what they over there for. I gotta be frank with you guys there. There's nothing that will tell me that I trust the national legislature. Whether that's senator, the guy ain't work for them. They are not productive people. They don't give you any sense to be proud of them. Don't you get it? These guys are not making any kind of responsible law. They are not discussing things responsible that will make you to feel better about yourself and say, you know what, let's do this. People who they put to power when people start to misbehave, all right? They don't call people to actually challenge them because these guys are limited. They got family members they put in these, different staff position that they are just there just to suffer money for themselves. These guys are one of the people that are very useless in the three branches of government. I'll lie to you guys. And these guys are one of the most wasteful people in our country. If it ought to me, if I could persuade the Liberian people, you have only one senator and one representative across those 15 counties. Because you guys are wasting money in our country. You guys are wasting money in our country. These guys collect good money every year for 6 or 9 years. And nothing productive they are doing for the Liberian people over there. Nothing. Nothing. Don't you get it? Look at yourself. What were your conditions when Ellen became president? You had all the lawmakers you voted for. After their term over, what can you say that you have achieved in your life? But they will tell you, you see my house over there, I got money here. If people who representing you, that's going to make your life better. If they can be breaking about their accomplishment over 6 years or 9 years, and you there still trying to figure out, because you don't have this, you don't have that, you're trying to figure out, you are a loser.
All right. So there you are. All right. So as we go into the video today, guys, Mr. Fonati Kofa was accused allegedly by a member of the House of Representatives. They said some things that drew my attention. And in order for me to say, yes, I support Fonati Kofa, I am calling on Mr. Kofa to answer those questions. Failure for Mr. Kofa to answer the question, this is where I stand my ground of lack of transparency. And this is where people who say, oh, I thought you were a sedition. No. If someone says something about you, you should come out to rebut that, to provide real, concrete answer to what the people said about you. So let's go to that video and we going to listen to what the guy going to say. All right. And then I will be able to stop and explain to you what the guys are saying and why I think Mr. Kofa need to come out and say, look, what the guys are saying, it make no sense. The guys are goofing up lies. But if Mr. Kofa doesn't say anything about what the guys are saying, then of course Mr. Kofa is playing with some bad behavior and exhibiting some form of corruption. So let's go to that video over there. I know you're listening to all your people then, but for the platform, it's different. We have to understand why the people are coming, because when somebody lie on you and you want to prove yourself that you are not the person, yes, in this country, when somebody lie on you, you say, no, that's not me. You will go to every extent to say, I can prove that what you're saying, it is not me, right? So let's take that same mindset, same action, and apply it to Mr. Kofa. So let's listen to the guys in here.
Let me quiet.
Contravention of the subsection A of the protocol titled Elections, terms of office and vacancies, which states that states representatives shall be elected by direct universal suffrage by citizens of member states. They are also in contravention of subsection B of Article 18 of the ECOWAS Protocol. Subsection B says.
So I want us to listen to this guy, all right? I want us to listen to this guy. Let us listen to this guy here. I want us to listen to this guy. This guy says some things that I'm interested in. And like you live in a white people community, they say, oh, I saw that guy jumping through the window. You will say that not me. And that's what you say. Oh, I saw that guy coming from the store with something in his pocket. No, that's not me. You have to prove yourself, right? So these guys, they came out and said, Mr. Fanatic Kofa did some things. And if I have to trust Mr. Kofa need to come out and say to the public, what the guy said about me is nothing but a bunch of baloney, lies. It's not true. Then I can use that evidence from Mr. Kofa and say, come on, guys. You accused the man the other day, the man came out and said all the thing I lie. You should provide a proof, right? And that will make my case balance to have the conversation. But you see, some unity partisan, some sedition, they would not want to take that route because they know if they do, they will not get a CDC support. But anyway, if something happened to them in the women country, they will not keep quiet. They will go get a lawyer. You got me here? So let's listen to these guys now, all right? Let's listen to these guys.
May be employed or engage himself or herself in an occupation which is being a lead consultant and lawyer for several agents.
That we are resolved.
So let us listen to this guy. Not the guys. Tell me, somebody got in there. Yeah, yes. I know somebody that bring out them faces. You see it, you can be scared, my man. Yeah, somebody got them faces, my man. But anyway, let's just continue the conversation here. All right, let's continue the conversation. All right, so let's listen to this guy who is in the middle here. All right, I think he has a light blue jacket on here. So once the other guy who is in the gray to the far left, once he get done, we'll be listening to this guy right here, okay? This guy
therefore, he will read the resolution followed by those.
Fifth legislature of the Republic of Liberia for a vote of no confidence in Honorable Councillor J. Fonadi Kofa, Speaker.
All right. So why is he saying here? The guy said it has a resolution of no vote of confidence. That means they are alleging that there have been some type of ethical violation. They are not investigators. They are only coming with what they believe are evidence against Mr. Kofa. It's just that somebody see you in America and say, oh, I saw you trying to open my car door. I saw you go in the community. I saw you in the store, right? And then you will say, you just said it, but I didn't do that. And that's what these guys are trying to say. And as a Liberian, we must prove ourselves beyond all reasonable doubt to disprove what other people are saying about us. This is key. This is very, very key because if Mr. Kofa does not respond and if people information get into the newspaper, do you know that it has the propensity that Mr. Kofa can be sanctioned by the U.S. government? Of course, he could be sanctioned. So if you look at what I'm trying to say here is I'm trying to help the Fonati guy by going deep into what the guys are saying and say, you need to fix it. So let's listen to what they're coming to say about this guy. Because when somebody lie on you and you will come out and say that's a lie, that's a what? In a legal setting, they will say that defamation of character, right? And you can sue for defamation of character, somebody lying on you, yes. So if this guy come out and say, oh, we have a resolution that show that Fanatic Kofa is violating some of the ethics, and here are the reasons that making ought to say this thing, A, B, C, and D. Don't you think Fanatic Kofa is entitled to come out here and say, no, this thing you're saying doesn't make sense? Of course, he should, right? So you guys we are sharing, they share here. This is where I believe you guys' loyalty kind of oversee common sense. All right? So let's continue listening to this guy here.
Whereas Article 49 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 9.1 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives state, among other things, that the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and other officers so elected may be removed from office for cause by resolution of 2/3 majority of the members of the House based on Article 49 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 9.1 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives, members of the two-thirds majority are formed consists below for the call of vote of no confidence in Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa as Speaker. Whereas the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa, is significantly conflicted with interests which is impeding the smooth functions of various committees by being the lead consultant and lawyer for several agencies of government, concessions, and other private companies in the country over which.
Let's hold it there. Did you hear did you hear what the guy just said about Fonati Kofa? Did you hear that? In America here, those are important issues. In America here, if a lawmaker is accused allegedly of such practices or involvement, is key. And that guy reading that thing out there, it is a clear indication that what he's saying is also true. Yeah, it is true. From what he's saying, and when I say it is true, it is also written into the playbook, the rule book of the lawmaker, that whatever they are saying about Mr. Kofa are things that are already listed within the playbook of the national legislature. That means that Mr. Kofa is doing things that go against what he is reading. He is not reading something that they have written down. No, he is reading something that he believes Mr. Kofa is violating. And that's why I want you to say to Mr. Kofa, this guy is accusing you of ethical violation. You need to come out and exonerate yourself and say what the guy is saying make no sense. You got me that sedition? But many of you guys will not agree. And as a sedition who believe in transparency, this is where I stand. This is where I stand. Because when somebody accuses you, you have that right to come outside to say you are not saying the truth. Am I lying here, folks? Maybe that separate. You know, like I always said, there are some people who live in America from Liberia, but they think and they do things the Liberian way. I'm not going to do it that way. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If someone accuses you of doing the wrong thing, you will do everything to the best of your ability to say no to that. So let's listen to what you guys are saying about Fonati Kofa behavior. Is it true? You can say yes on behalf of Fonati Kofa. This guy is still alive. He's not dead. He's not in jail. He's not denied of coming outside to talk, to say, oh, you cannot talk. So when people lie on you, you can't talk because the whole world say that you cannot talk. That's not the case. Mr. Kofa need to come out and what? And provide a rebuttal to what you guys are saying about his character. Failure to do that, that means that he agreed about what the people are saying. He agrees that it is true. So let's go back again and listen to these guys, all right? Let's go back and listen to this guy here again.
The House of Representatives exercises oversight responsibilities. These agencies and concessions include the Liberia Petroleum and Refining Corporation, the Liberia Maritime Authority, National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, Telecommunications Authority, NASCOP, City Trust Savings and Loan Bank, Central Bank of Liberia, Rabas International Airport, National Port Authority, National Oil Company of Liberia, B Mountain Mining Company, Western Customs, etc. This violates Rule 45.1 and Rule 45.2 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives on the subheading Conflict of Interest, which states, where a member elected or delegated by the House to perform a certain task finds that the case at hand is related to his or her interest or that of a close relative, he or she shall withdraw from handling the case after notifying the House, the Speaker, or the committee of which he or she is a member. Rule 45.2. No member may be employed or engage himself or herself in an occupation which is incompatible with the responsibilities vested on him or her, or is in breach of the trust given to him or her, or is damaging to the prestige and dignity of the House. Evidently, the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fodane Kofa, conflicts his business interests with his leadership of the Honorable House of Representatives, which grossly violates Rule 45.1 and is incompatible with the position, tarnishes the prestige and reputation of the House, and is detrimental to the common good of the Liberian people. Whereas the Honorable Speaker single-handedly selected Liberia's representatives to the ECOWAS Parliament and lied on an oath that he conducted an election. On February 7, 2024, without the conduct of an election, the Speaker submitted a list of Liberia's members of the House of Representatives to the 6th Legislature of the ECOWAS Parliament, to Dr. Sidi Mohammed, the Right Honorable Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. In the transmitted letters, which bears the subject, election of Liberian representatives to the 6th Legislature of the ECOWAS Parliament.
All right, so we'll stop it there, guys. We will stop it there. And I will say to you guys, unless you don't live in the US, unless you don't live in a democratic country, unless you don't believe in transparency, unless you don't value your own character or your own life, what that guy is reading over there, trying to assassinate the character of Fonati Kofa as violating the playbook rule of the legislatures, giving certain section this, section that, and accusing the Speaker of violating the rules. Don't you think the Speaker need to come out to provide a counter to what the guy is saying? Don't you think the Speaker deserves that? I want you to think about it. Think about it tonight. Sleep over it. And then when we come back tomorrow, I'll be here in the morning. We'll continue the conversation from where we are leaving off here. I want more people to listen to this thing tomorrow. So we'll hold on to that and we'll be back here tomorrow. Because this is very important. This is very, very important. This thing is very, very important. You cannot overlook this thing. It's very, very important. Because people have been impeached in other countries for exhibiting such behavior. The man gave all what he thinks Mr. Kofa is doing as far as he being the Speaker. Is it true? I don't believe what he's saying, but I'm understanding what he's saying. And the only way that I can believe it, if Mr. Kofa come out and say, oh, I did it, or I did not do it, he's supposed to come out and defend his character. When we come back tomorrow, we'll discuss that, and then we'll go to the Tomofala as well. There are two things happening here. Tomofala got an issue. We will discuss that too. Fonati Kofa issue, they just gave us a snapshot. We need to call Mr. Kofa to come answer question. If that were in the United States here, the general will be asking him questions based on what the guys are saying about him. If somebody in America has lied on you like that, especially the white person saying no kind of thing, not directly about what the guy is saying, but saying things about your character that in a country that will make you to look bad. As a Liberian, you will be offended about that, right? You will say, that's not me. You go and seek legal counsel and explain to the legal counsel and say, this person is saying negative thing about me. What right do I have? Oh, if you know the person saying the thing is not right, guess what you can do? You can sue for defamation of character, right? So if people who want to impeach Fonati Kofa are coming out and saying that Mr. Kofa is engaged into activities that they believe violate the playbook of the national legislature, And based on the violation, it's not about the 14,000, 15,000, but based on the violation, we are calling on people to support us to vote him out of that position. Don't you think Mr. Kofa deserves the right to say, yes, I'm going out there to provide a counter? I don't give people, or I did not give people this. I'm not on so and so board. I don't represent X, Y, Z. Yeah, the proof. You got to think about it, citizen. That's why I may be different from you. Because you guys are acting like the Donald Trump supporters. They don't see anything wrong. You tell them anything contrary to their belief in Donald Trump, they don't support that. But in this country, there are people who are taking sides with the other people on the other side to disagree with Donald Trump, right? On the platform, we are discussing things that has the propensity to destroy the CDC image. And then when somebody come or a group of people come out and say Fanatic Kofa is doing this, I think the best thing you can do for yourself is to encourage Mr. Kofa to come and provide his part of the story with evidence. When you have that, then you can go out there now and start making the case. You will have proof. What you're saying here, Fanatic Kofa, is this. No, that's not true. We have seen the thing before. And then tomorrow when we come here too, Janka Cole. Let me read something about Janka Cole here. This was November 11, 2016. The Janka Cole man will come to this tomorrow. We're power at CDC. Soccer star turned politician Senator George Weah on Wednesday, August the 10th, proved that he is in control of his political establishment when he nullified a decision by a handful of his officials to suspend 3 party sitting lawmakers. This is coming from Front Page Africa. National Secretary General Augusta Janka Cole. That one Janka Cole was what? The National Secretary General Janka Cole and the National Vice Chairman for Operation Mobile Molu. It was when Mr. McGill was the party chairman at the time, right? All right. So Janka Cole and Mobile Molu announced the suspension on Wednesday at the party headquarters in Monrovia. In a new conference, indicating that the CDC, this is 2016, indicating that the CDC at the party headquarters in Monrovia doing a news conference, indicating the CDC had earlier agreed to resist attempt to remove indicted Speaker Tata, who is linked, along with several current and ex-officials, or a $950,000 alleged bribery. Janka Cole again was part of that whole thing, and we'll talk about that tomorrow morning. So let us start here tomorrow, guys. We need more people here. My apologies for coming late here. I said that we're going to be here till 10 o'clock, till 11, but we are pressed with time. We'll be back here tomorrow, and where we're stopping, we'll come here. So come here tomorrow. What I just read, we will be sharing that with you guys tomorrow, and you get to see it firsthand. All right. So when you listen to Janka Cole here, let me play Janka Cole before we leave. When you listen to Janka Cole here,
that some of our members have signed, and we want to call on you that let them continue to remain a Roma because the CDC.
All right. So that's good, Janka Cole, and here is Thomas Fala right here. Thomas Fala was accused by other sedition at the Capitol. How come Thomas Fala is on the party headquarters, standing behind Janka Cole, giving a smile, but on the other hand, there are people who say that, oh, Thomas Fala want to remove Speaker Kofa, and Kofa is a strong member of the CDC party. What sense does that make to you, my fellow Liberians? That someone that is accusing. Someone that they're accusing. Seditious are coming out there. Someone they are accusing. We got all the video for you guys. come tomorrow and join me. On yesterday and the day before, I listened to Stronghold CDC talk show host accusing Thomas Fala of conspiring with Jeremiah Kuhn. But yeah, he right behind Janga Cole there. And Janga Cole is saying, some people doing this one here. Don't you think it has some suspiciousness around it? Don't you think they are not being very transparent to you as a sedition? Well, that's why I'm here. And that's why many of you guys will have a very difficult, because a white man came to your home and did something bad, and the police officer, the chief of the town, come and you know that person, and the guy standing behind the police chief like this. Gentlemen, yeah, there's nothing wrong in the community here. We check everything here. And then you standing, or you like, damn, I know that guy. And now the police chief is saying that he's not right. No, don't say that. If I'm standing there, you say that, I will say, no, don't say that. Because people were accusing Thomas Fala of trying to remove a CDC speaker. The next thing you know, he's standing behind the acting party chairman, and the acting party chairman is not even addressing him. He is telling the people out there, politics, politics, politics. It's not in the interest of everybody, but only a few benefit from it. And that's what happening over there. We used to blame the Congo people before. Oh, the Congo people, they did it. They want to go to court, they can just throw their hand like this. Then the judge will cancel the case. You see that guy, and we got all the video here. We have all the video. Tomorrow we'll play everything, so that at the end of the day, you will decide whether CDC is in the interest of you and other Liberians, or they are only in the interest of few, and because you are a CDC, you're supporting them. That's why I would say to you, I will stay in the Western country, because they're the best country on the face of the planet here. That nonsense thing cannot happen here easily. They will plug you out and you'll be gone. And that's why you will continue to remain in the Western country. Even though you don't believe what I'm saying is true, the reality there is you can't go back to your country. You hire your president or your party man, who are in power for 6 years, you never relocate to Liberia. You stay here because you don't even trust the leadership. You know that anytime things can fall through the cracks. So your support is distant away from the country, even though you say you this. So try to be very honest with yourself. Wherever you see wrong, say it is wrong. That's what they're doing. All right? So my name is Jay Rennie. Like I always say, I'm the Liberian that many people don't like. Remember that. They don't like me. I don't hate them. I want to try to expose some of the things they're doing. And because they are in a clique that will not change or move that country in any positive direction, so they will not be happy to come here. They will stay away. But continue to come. Bring your friends. Because at the end of the day, you want to be the one that will be standing somewhere and say, I used to listen to the guy called Jay Rennie, he was right. How sure are you? Well, let me show you some of the thing that you will see my name there. And you were always right. Because we stand for the truth. That good Thomas Fala over there, smiling. When sedition was on the ground of the national legislature, saying that he was a traitor. Next thing you know, he ran straight to the party headquarters and standing behind Janga Cole. But we know Janga Cole. We got Janga Cole photo here. We got Janga Cole photo here. We know what Janga Cole is all about. We have a photo here. And we'll pull that photo tomorrow to show to you guys. And you guys are not correct. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully by God's grace. All right? Bye there to you, Henry Yango.